by my way to heaven. When I awoke, I slipped that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristy. If you are new here, then I really appreciate it if you consider subscribing, liking this video, and commenting down below anything that you guys like to see. In today's video, I'm going to be baking with two of my nieces, Haley and Katie. We're going to be making two, pumpkin inspired cookies. I think they're both from two recipes from TikTok. Can't even see it. You didn't focus it. Oh. Pumpkin pie spice. I think that's focus. That's what she was trying to do. You had to do the thing that, you know, beauty gurus do. Haley's gonna bake with us too! And if you like the videos like this, baking, then please do continue watching. And we'll leave the, instructions and ingredients below.
I modified the ingredients so we can make our own.
Well, if it turns out good, I'll link it. If it's not good, then there's no point of you wasting your time trying to make it, so. Alright, let's get to baking. So the cookies that we're going to be making is a pumpkin spice cookie with a pumpkin glazing on top. And we're gonna go ahead and start now.
So we have to cream our butter and sugar, which is what we're gonna do here, and we're gonna mix it with the KitchenAid. And then we also have to combine our dry ingredients separately as well. They're gonna focus on the dry ingredients while I focus on doing the wet ingredients. For starters, we need 2 cups of flours, and for me, what I recommend is spooning the flour into the cup. So that's why, so to make sure that it's not packed. So you do this. Yeah, and then we're using only 1 stick of butter, which I believe is a 1/2 cup of butter. Make sure it's softened but not melted. And then I'm using a 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar, and I also a 1/2 cup of brown sugar as well.
So here's 1 cup of flour. Here, you pour into the bowl. Nice. Now I'm gonna go in with another cup of flour for the dry ingredients.
I've already combined all the 1/2 cup of butter and 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of white sugar.
Here's the 2nd cup of flour, and I'm gonna let Haley put into the bowl. Nice.
After 2 cups of flour, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Okay, here you go, Haley. 1 teaspoon. Nice. And then another one of the baking powder. There you go. Nice.
And then we're gonna do, well, for the pumpkin pie spice and cinnamon, it really ultimately depends on how much of a flavor you want out of it. So I think we're gonna be adventurous and start off with 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice for now. Holiday special limited edition at Trader Joe's.
1 tablespoon? Teaspoon? Tablespoon?
That does look like a lot. 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
So Katie did not have salt at her house, so I had to grab some from home. Okay, here you go, Haley. Nice, 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 nice.
And then Haley's gonna help us mix the entire mixture together.
Now you just mix, 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 mix. You can sit on the chair if you need to. Okay, so while Haley mixes that, we're gonna head over here. Are you doing the TikTok?
Well, we'll see. So we're gonna put it in the KitchenAid, and we're just gonna stir / slow speed just so it can just cream up a little bit. And make sure that you take time to scrape the sides when you can.
Mix, mix, mix. Haley, you did a good job at mixing. So you're also going to need 1 can of pumpkin puree. We got the organic one from Trader Joe's. Did you get everything at Trader Joe's?
Most items.
So we got our can of the pumpkin puree. We're going to get 1 cup of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop it inside. Here's 1 cup of the pumpkin puree. Maybe a little bit more actually. Katie's adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Can you use a spoon too? Okay, Haley, crack the egg.
Crack how?
Like last time.
Haley's gonna crack an egg. You're cracking an egg. Ooh, nice. Alright, so we added all the wet ingredients, which was just 1 egg, vanilla extract, and then the pumpkin puree. And now we're going to mix it with the butter and the flour.
We're gonna mix in the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, but we're gonna start with half of it first and then mix the other half once it gets more thicker. Push it in. We'll start with that. In the meantime, we're going to preheat our oven.
We want to preheat the oven to 350. Okay, we're going to be rolling the balls now.
I don't even think
the plate.
you honestly probably don't even need to roll the balls. Like if you left it like this, it would probably be fine because it's very soft. This cookie is supposed to have a more cakey-like texture versus chewy. So I don't know if you'll need to roll it, but you can try it here. Just take it in and see if you can put it into a ball. I don't think you need to put these into bowls.
Are you gonna do it then?
I mean, you could try.
So in the oven, 350 for about 10 minutes.
I'm taking it.
Just a minute.
Oh, it's not supposed to be like that.
So Katie and I tried to make the Starbucks version of the pumpkin cold brew, but we're freaking using Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee because that's all that we had. It's not even cold brew, dude.
And it's not even creamy because
it turned out to be whipped cream.
it's not even coming out.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother giving you guys the recipe because I would not recommend making this.
Okay, the mistake what happened is one, buying that was disgusting, the Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, and two, we blended it for too long to the point that it became whipped cream instead of...
Well, also Katie forgot to add sugar to it.
Oh yeah, that's
so we had to
true.
re-blend it again.
That's true.
Cheers if you're drinking coffee too.
Maybe we should just go to Dunkin' Donuts to get redemption. We're putting melted butter. It's not focused, but there's melted butter in here, about a 1/4 teaspoon into our mixing bowl. 1 tablespoon of milk. I'm not too sure if you can do alternative milk yet, but we're just using regular milk. Dash of vanilla first with all the wet ingredients. And then we'll do a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Ooh, this looks pretty good. Actually, it's a basic vanilla icing glaze that is expected to harden. Don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty clear. Here it is. This is the icing. As you can see, it's like a very gloopy texture. Still liquidy, but it should harden as we will put these over the cookies.
Alright guys, this is what the cookies look like.
Not bad, actually. They look better on camera.
Alright everyone, so the cookies are done and we're gonna do a little taste test now. Everyone grab a cookie. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. It was really soft in the middle. I think the icing made it better though.
The icing still needs to melt a little bit. It does have that cakey texture that we were talking about. But it is kind of dry, not gonna lie. It's supposed to be like a cake.
I don't think Haley likes it.
Haley likes only chocolate chip cookies and Oreo cookies. I would definitely increase the pumpkin spice seasoning by a lot. I think I would do 1.5 tablespoons or even 2 tablespoons. I think the pumpkin spice snickerdoodles would be better. I think it just depends on the ingredients.
Maybe we can try doing that. Let us know if you want us to do a part 2 of baking cookies.
They're gonna be like, no.
Alright everyone, so it's a little bit later in the day. We're having some lunch. We're having some instant ramen. I just made this pack of mama noodles for Haley. This is the ramen noodles that I grew up with. that I grew up eating. Comment down below, what ramen did you grow up eating? If you grew up eating ramen. And then I'm having this tonkatsu ramen. We got some Costco. It's not too bad. I would give this about a 7 out of 10. So if you open it, it comes with just the seasoning and then the oil. And now we just wait. Alright everyone, the noodles are done. Figured I'd do like a taste testing with you guys, even though I've already had one of these. Do you want to try this one, Haley?
No.
I'm trying to do some ASMR for you guys.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.